Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in this quarterfinal match. He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is professional wrestling's only Olympic gold medalist. He is
Some interesting pre-match comments from the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, and I think when it comes to Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle has seen the light.
I think Kurt Angle, he did the right thing. Takes a big man to stand up there and apologize from his heart. But right now, I think it's safe to say that Kurt Angle is in the zone. You can just see it in the man's eyes. Mr. Anderson, the worst thing he can do is take Kurt Angle lightly or infuriate Kurt Angle. I don't think that would be good if Anderson did that. I've been in the ring with Kurt Angle many times, and I don't miss those matches. That's all I can tell you.
Is there anybody who can get in the zone, as you called it, like Kurt Angle?
No, listen, Mike. Look, from where I sit, Kurt Angle, look, as far as tournaments go, this guy's been in tournaments since he's a little kid as an amateur wrestler. So he understands what's at stake here. He understands how to advance in tournaments.
It's got to give him a huge edge, to me, over anybody else in TNA that would compete in this tournament kind of setting, just because of that experience he has. He knows how to pace himself as well.
He's a 13-time world champion. See right there, some guys, they get round kicked in the thigh, like Anderson just did to Kurt. They would get upset and get hot. Kurt's it. He's gonna pick a spot and pick a leg and sweep it, and now go for an ankle lock. Wow, early. Almost got it. See how Kurt doesn't rush in.
You also have to be impressed, though, with the quickness and just how Mr. Anderson was able to react and stay away from Kurt Angle's attempt.
Well, and listen, it's well documented in the industry, Kurt Angle's credibility and what he can, oh my God, what a headlock takedown. That was nasty. I mean, it's well documented what Kurt can do, what his background is, you know, who he is. He's an Olympic gold medalist, for God's sakes. I mean, isn't that a tournament that you win? That's a pretty big tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
with a broken neck.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, and Mr. Anderson, I think like most competitors who face Kurt Angle, has that respect for Kurt, even though Anderson might not show it on the outside. My opinion.
Ooh! Explosive shoulder block as he came off the ropes. Goes right back to the side headlock.
Yeah, Kurt keeps a wide base. Keeps his head, try to keep his head up there a little bit, pull the weight back now. Grabbing Anderson's arm. That's a good way to rip a guy's elbow out of the joint.
That's so important here for Kurt. He just maintains total control in this match, doesn't he?
Yes, sir. I mean, you know what? If you're Anderson, you don't want to play the mat game with Kurt Angle. I've tried. It doesn't work.
Fortunately for Anderson, he gets back up to his feet, reels off a series of first knees and then big shots to the back of the head. And, well, the neck that we have talked about many times.
Well, we talked about Kurt Angle, how well documented his success and his abilities and credibilities are. It's also well documented, you know, the surgically repaired neck that Kurt possesses. So can't blame Anderson for going after him. Oh man!
Kurt catches him with the boot. Gonna go snap suplex and right into a float over pin attempt.
So you couldn't tell from that camera angle, but Kurt Angle, when he covers you, he drives his forearm, the bone of his forearm, across your cheek. It's like almost like a crossface per se, and just drives it into your face. And Kurt's got to be careful with Mr. Anderson. Oh man,
wow.
Nasty.
He does not miss a trick, does he?
No.
Rapid fire, piston-like right hands from the corner mount. And he's got Mr. Anderson totally on the defensive in the corner. Here he goes. Oh, the velocity that he shot him off at. Mr. Anderson was able to just quickly move out of the way, and Kurt went in shoulder first into the steel post.
Kurt just missed Anderson. Kurt really brought a load of ferocity and intensity into that attempt of a shoulder into the gut. This is now where Anderson's most dangerous.
There's nobody like him, is there?
Screaming in the guy's ear. You got an opportunity here, Anderson. Take advantage of it. Oh, wait, what's he got?
Bad mouthing him in the. That's the medal that Kurt wears around his neck, and Kurt had it
I don't think the referee
draped over the steel post. And
Kurt's busted up.
God.
Oh my God, you're not kidding.
Oh,
what the hell happened there? And the referee could not see what happened. Anderson was hiding the Kurt's medal. It was Kurt's medal, right? Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, you talk about a complexion of a match that has just turned a full 180 in just a matter of seconds.
And now you're going to see just the confidence of Mr. Anderson. Once you draw blood on a guy, you know now you got a great opportunity to beat him. And a guy like Anderson with his confidence, don't let Kurt battle back. Uh-oh. Oh!
Dropped him with the DDT. Here's the cover. He's got the leg hook. No.
Kurt's bleeding bad, and it looks like some of that blood might have dripped into his eye, which burns like hell, man.
It's also going to affect his vision.
Actually, he's losing a lot of blood here.
It is. It's a combination of things with that cut.
Can't blame the referee. He doesn't really know what happened. He would have to assume, I guess, that Anderson busted him open with a bare knuckle punch. Look at him wrench. Look at Anderson wrenching back in that rear chin lock. That's it right there. That's it.
You can even see the blood on the medal of Kurt Angle.
Oh my God, look at Kurt's head. This is graphic scene here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
and I don't think it's any coincidence that Mr. Anderson is working on the head and the neck of Kurt. This is tough to watch, and he's screaming at the referee to ask him.
Oh yeah, because Anderson wants the match to end.
Sure. The blood flowing from the head of Kurt Angle, even down onto the hand of Mr. Anderson.
Kurt's still got life here in him. Mr. Anderson's just bringing the violence here. Look, you can't. I mean, most people wouldn't like the way Anderson went about this, but he's got the match in his favor now. Not playing against, going against the rules more or less. But here comes Angle, ever the battler.
Boy, miraculous just to see him mount this kind of a comeback. Got Anderson rocked with the series of rights. That one really caught him, and then the clothesline takes him down just momentarily. Anderson back up to his feet, and Kurt's right there again.
That second one was brutal. That was brutal. Oh!
Kurt charges to the corner, but pays the price, but then comes right back with the release, belly to belly. Here we go. Angle cover.
Might be enough.
Might be enough.
No. Kurt Angle quickly went for the cover after that explosive overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Wasn't enough to get the 3, though. Kurt is really, really bleeding bad here. Oh! Exploded out of that corner. Anderson damn near decapitated.
Follows the clothesline with another pin attempt and another 2 count. Got to give credit to Kurt Angle. Just under the circumstances here.
Hey, listen, before Anderson incorporated Kurt's medal into this match and gaffed his head open, this match was all Angle, and that German was all Angle.
Olympic gold medalist digs down deep. Connects with the first suplex and refuses to give up the grip. Anderson a second one, and Kurt's got more in mind.
You can see Anderson trying to elbow Kurt, trying to elbow his hands, trying to breaking the grip. Good luck with that. Talk about the grip strength, the hand and finger strength of Kurt Angle. As most great amateur wrestlers have that hand strength and finger strength when you apply a clasp, which is, to lock your hands together.
Angle certainly no exception. Waiting, measuring, stalking.
Go for the Angle slam up. Oh!
Anderson able to slide down the back of Kurt instead.
Oh!
Rolls through, cover. Here's 2, and Angle gets the shoulder up before 3.
Now Kurt quickly got off his back. I think Mr. Anderson's a little shocked he didn't get the win there. One of these men are going to advance into the